six-piece band based out of Johannesburg, and we play what could probably be best described as a combination of indie pop and folk and acoustic music. We've been around for about a year now. We have a new album out called To The Adventure. Which consists of 11 tracks that we've been working on over the course of the last 2 years, I think. 2 years in terms of the pre-production phase and a year in terms of the production phase. We've worked with Jock, who is a producer himself, who runs High C Studios out of Rosebank in Johannesburg. And Jock produced the album and helped us take it from its original inception and turn it into a fully produced album. Lunatic Wolf, it's quite a lot of people say it's a little bit of a polar opposite to, you know, when you hear the album, the name Lunatic Wolf doesn't necessarily, you know, gel with or fit with what you expect in terms of the sound that you hear on the album. No real sort of big story or background around the name. We spent a long time trying to figure out or try to find something that's relatively unique. In this day and age, it's really difficult to find a band name. So many names are taken, and just in general, the music industry is just cluttered with so many different types of bands that have similar names or the same name even. So I think we just really wanted to find something unique and something that had like a bit of a ring to it, and would stand out sort of amongst the sea of bands that already exist. So Lunatic Wolf was the natural choice.
And also, once you hear it, it's memorable. It's not something that's going to have another band name. It's weird enough to stick.
Yeah.
We'll have, for lack of a better word, day jobs that you guys do.
Well, I run a studio. Dave, the bassist, runs a studio. Adrian, the guitarist, works in my studio. He does drum lessons, and these two are day jobs.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're trying to get him to quit.
That makes it
the
a lot
majority's
easier.
in music, most of it.
Okay, well,
It's early. Most of the band is doing some things to do with music in some way or the other.
It's tempting trying to walk this way.
how do you guys write your songs?
We've got a power duo that started off.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Gavin, Richard, they sort of start the core song and get the whole kind of idea fleshed out. And then sort of in studio we come and we put the drums to it and the bass to it and all of that kind of thing. But you guys come with quite a fully fledged idea, which is great, and it's always worked. They've been sort of writing together for how many years now?
Yeah, Richard and myself. So Richard is our piano player in the band. We've been writing together for about 10 to 12 years now, I think, and we have quite a connection in terms of our songwriting process.
Look at the horizon, it's coming straight for us. Round up the oxygen for us, 'cause maybe we will need it. Sure as hell, we will need it.
We're quite lucky to have other members that are producers and recording engineers themselves as well. So Jacques, for instance, I think was critical in terms of taking some of the basic ideas that we had, that Richard and I had written for the album, and translating that into a produced sound. And then obviously Gavin drummed on the album as well, and we've known Gavin for many years, and we've played with him before. He's played in various other incarnations of bands that we've played with, and I think Gavin was quite instrumental in terms of getting the rhythmic elements and some of the percussive
Percussion
stuff
lines, yeah.
out on the album. So we're very lucky in terms of the overall setup that we have with the band. I think we've got a lot of very talented guys. Personally, I feel we've got a lot of talented guys in the band.
And we all get along really well, which is the main thing.
And we get along really well,
It's a really sweet picture that you guys are painting, right?
I am